Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday here at 222 with me, Tammeron, for my free weekly tea and tarot reading to offer you a 2-card draw with Spirit for the week ahead. So I am asking you guys, are you truly ready for this powerful, possibly transformational week ahead? We just had the full moon in Saggitarius, and now in the next couple of days, we are moving into the summer solstice here in June 2019. So today is Tuesday, June the 18th, and I am really excited to be here with you this week. We are finally starting to get some warmer temps a little bit here in Northern Ontario. So I've been brewing my teas under the moonlight. So this is an iced tea made with nettle. And again, each week I am offering which teas and some information that are in my magic cup each week. Because again, as a spiritual guide, I love to offer remedies for people to help them rebalance, especially using gifts from nature, such as herbal teas, high-grade essential oils, to really bring us back into that emotional balance. So stay tuned till the end of this video, and I'll share a little bit more with you as well, because some of us might be needing some extra little bit of support this week, so I will guide you how to do that. I only take readings for 12 people now, either in the week of the full moon and the new moon, as I prepare for more retreats coming up this September. So here we go. I have nettle in my teacup today. Again, if you guys have been following me in the past, you'll see that I actually label a lot of my herbs and spices and some of my dried goods in my shelves in my kitchen. And it's just a gentle reminder for me on why it is that I'm using some of these herbs. So especially for women, nettle is great for iron. So it's a great way to add iron into your diet naturally. And if I put my glasses on, I know on my label, actually what I have written on here, high in iron, provitamin A, B vitamins, K and C to absorb the iron. So not only do we need the actual vitamins and the minerals, but in nature, whatever is in the plant also offers what it is we need to absorb it. So it's very different from using processed foods or something that's been added to something. When it comes from nature, it's already done the work for us. So again, one of the reasons why I love to offer these holistic modalities for you guys. So I'll keep my glasses on. Again, I am using a 2-card draw for us today, and this year, 2019, I get this right on the video, I'm using the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card deck from baron-reid. So yes, shout out to another Canadian. She is an expert in Oracle cards. So this is one of her older decks, but this is the deck that I've been using this week. So here we go. Let's jump right into the reading so we can keep this video short and sweet. And so I have asked Spirit, what advice can you give us to help us move through this energy this week? Because the truth is, this is a transformational lineup of planets that are happening. So everybody on the planet is going to be affected. Now, if you're sensitive and you're feeling these shifts of energy, again, that is who I attract, people who are empaths, usually women, and needing some extra little guidance on how to shift, because remember that planets represent specific emotions. So when planets are lining up or we have the full moon, it means our emotions are being illuminated. So a lot of people don't sleep at night because remember, the moon comes out at night, and that's generally when we're sleeping. So if you're super emotional in the evening, maybe something's bubbling up under the surface that needs to be released, okay? So here we go. How are we going to balance this out? Because this week, remember, you need to make some really powerful decisions. These are decisions that are going to affect your destiny this week. So the first card is always the challenge, and the first card just came up. I always shuffle the deck before we get started, not to waste time, is the Wind Fairy. So if you're a number person, it's number 29, and it says, I will read it right off the card, thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis. Okay, so what Spirit is trying to tell us this week is that we need to be analytical. So in our decision making this week, we need to take some time out to really think about it, plan it out. If I decide this, You know, what course of action am I going to take? What is the outcome it's going to give me? If I go on this side and I choose this decision, think about it. I'm encouraging you guys, think about it. What is the outcome it's going to give you? What is it that you want to happen? All right, so it's going to be choices, and I'll explain my t-shirt that I'm wearing in a few minutes as well, okay? So this has a lot to do with our decisions this week. So we will get back to that. So the next card that we do in the 2-card draw is our action step. So Spirit is asking us to trust those decisions. Okay, so it's number 47. So trust, this action card is trusting. And what it's also representing is that if we have had any issues of betrayal in the past, that we want you to encourage you to, I'm going to say this correctly, Spirit is asking to encourage you to not trust your decisions based on the outcome of how you think someone else is going to behave or to act or whatever. So in other words, if you make a decision and you're believing and you're trusting in the power of someone else to give you that outcome, well then Spirit is saying that may necessarily not work out in your favor. All right, so trust is actually coming up. I dropped the card. Trust is actually coming up to tell you that you need to trust yourself. You need to make decisions based on what you honestly know and believe that you are capable of, and what you can bring forward into the situation in order for you to fulfill that destiny. All right, so this is how you're going to avoid any issues of betrayal and rebuild the trust within yourself. All right, so again, if you would like to have a private 30-minute reading with me, just click on the button or the area below this video and you can book a reading with me. Again, I only take 12 people now in the span of the full moon, and then again when we roll into the later part of the 28 days, I only take 12 people into the new moon. And this gives me just enough time in the week so that I can still keep preparing and continue working so that I can be ready for the retreats coming up this September at Tammeron's place. All right, so again, I'm just going to recap for you guys. Challenge is, you know, trust the intellect. You know, you have to be planning this. You have to be thinking through this. Don't just jump and say yes to something and then come back and go, wait a minute, it's really not what I wanted to happen. And then trusting in yourself. Okay, so again, I'll recap. If you would like to have a private reading with me, click on the button below. We will use the 2-card draw for this energy for this next 10 days. And then in the private reading, we'll pull another 3 to 5 cards, depending on, you know, the messages. I'll probably use a different deck, something that's a little bit more detailed for you. And we'll get more of an action plan for you on how to move through this energy this week ahead. All right, so the information will be below, because again, I just want to make sure that you guys are making decisions and you're really honoring yourself and not giving your power away to other people, thinking that people are going to come into your life and do that work for you, because that's not how it works. All right, these are major decisions you're going to be making this week. And if these decisions, and I'm going to come back, this is talking about my t-shirt here, move my hair. If these decisions are made and it is about honoring yourself, this is literally your get out of jail free card for this week. I mean, the shifts that are happening this week, this is about people that have been in your life for a reason, or you've had these situations come up, and it's your time to really sit down and evaluate and say, okay, now I understand why this stuff is happening and how to transform it and change it into something different. All right, let's get the lemonade from those lemons and move on with your life so that you can really propel yourself into what you're truly destined for. Okay, this is a very powerful week. So again, I've got this full moon energy. So I've got my crystals that I'm wearing here, my moonstone, and it's literally, look at this. I'm going to line up my shirt. This just happened coincidentally, right? Here we go. Om. get out of jail for free. Find the peace that's in you and finally just let go of all this garbage. All right. So again, I am here each week, every Tuesday on my Facebook page under Tammeron's Place for free guidance, spiritual guidance for all of you guys, where I do a 2-card draw and we pull a deck from Colette Baron-Reid's deck for the year of 2019. And then if you'd like any additional spiritual guidance from me, you are welcome to book a private session with me, whether it's local or distance. We will use Zoom. All right. I will see you guys again next Tuesday. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.